Hey everyone, Tony Mello Properties team. Hope you're all doing well. Cell phone 508-369-9755. 508-369-9755. In addition, when submitting offers, in addition to a high offer, the terms also affect how good an offer is. So obviously the sellers want as much money for their property as possible, but the details behind the offer is also very important, something that an experienced listing agent is going to review and consider and explain to their sellers. So very quickly here, 1 through 6, and there's probably more than just this, but in general, inspections that happen faster than the normal 10-day standard. That is something that they value. I'll come back to and see if I can explain more, add more detail to, but I want to get through the 6. So fast home inspections, sign the offer, have an home inspection immediately. That's not easy, but we'll get into that. Inspections for informational purposes only. Number 2, escalation clause, a type of way of trying to compete with your competition. Number 3, fast closing. For some folks, the faster the closing, the better for them, the better that your offer is. The type of financing and the type of approval. You've got pre-qualifications, pre-approvals, fully underwritten pre-approvals, conditional commitment. So those different levels, the pre-qualification, pre-approval, fully underwritten, pre-approval, show that the lender has done more homework and is more confident in them saying that they can help you and can get the job done. And 6, have the lender reach out to the listing agent. With the competition that we're having these days, we need absolutely every edge that we can get to get our offers up to the top of the pile. Having a lender reach out to the listing agent, if they're willing to do that, is a very good way of doing that, because then they can go through any details and explain why I did this, why I did that, and why I think that my buyer clients will be able to do that. I, as the buyer agents, can negotiate and kind of go through the paperwork and do all these particular steps, terms, to make your offer a better offer. But when it comes down to the lender reaching out, that's something that hopefully they're willing to do, and because that certainly makes things better. All right, so back to the top. Inspection that happens within 2 or 3 days. Typically, like I said, 10 days after the offer is signed, gives us time to find someone, schedule the time, have them go down, take a look at the house. If we can do it in 2 or 3 days after, cutting that time in a third, that is easier and better for them, just because that they get things done faster. They don't mess with the statuses of their listing, showing that the house is coming on the market, off the market, on the market, off the market. Chances are, if we can tell them that we can do a 3-day inspection after the offer has been accepted, they probably won't even change the status on MLS. So it'll stay active. They just will sit on it making excuses until we go and do the home inspection and say, yep, we want to continue. We're happy with what we've got. At that point, then it'll go to a contingent based on P&S, purchase and sales agreement, and they continue from there. So that way the history of their status, the new, active, contingent, under agreement, sold, that is a straight line. It's not back and forth, back and forth. Informational purposes is really just that. Doesn't mean that you can't do an inspection. You can do an inspection, and you can back out of the deal because of that inspection, but they don't want people coming back or offering a high price and then backpedaling and getting that thing kicked back down to a position where they could have potentially given the offer to somebody else that had potentially at that point in time a better offer, maybe better terms. So they're basically saying, you go in, you went in at this price, do your home inspection. It's either a yes or no at the end of that home inspection. And then if it's yes, great. If it's no, then we go back to the market and continue. And they haven't changed the status, so nobody knows that there was anybody there that had an accepted offer. It doesn't look as if it's been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Escalation clause is where you offer a base amount and promise to beat somebody's offer with an escalation up to a maximum. We do ask for a competing offer. Can be redacted, scratched out, so that we don't see any sensitive information. But it basically puts a range on it, 310 in this example to 330, and will be anybody in between by 1% if you can prove